Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Corey Rochelle, Director of Sales and Marketing here at Tennessee Valley Media Group. And first off, I want to say to all of our loyal customers, thank you. It's because of you that we're able to bring you all the games on the X Sports Network and all the weather coverage that you see here at Tennessee Valley Weather. Second off, I want to reach out to all of you that's in our county and our surrounding area, all you small business owners, large business owners who would like to take your business and marketing to the next level. We have outstanding numbers. Our products are seen all over the state and all across the United States. So feel free to reach out to us. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and you could just simply pick up the phone and call us here at the office. We look forward to speaking with you in the future. Thanks.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody here to Gulf Shores Sportsplex here in Gulf Shores, Alabama for day number 1 of the 2026 Gulf Shores Classic here on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Murray Regional Health. Our first matchup of the day here on the softball side will be the Walker Valley Lady Mustangs and the Lawrence County Lady Cats. Haley Davis on the mound to start things for Walker Valley. And that first pitch going to be outside for ball one. Gets us started. Leading off things for the Lawrence County Lady Cats, that will be the right fielder number 13, Callie Brown. And that one is going to be smoked out to center field and will be caught there by the center fielder. That was Cam Cartwright for the Lady Mustangs. One down for the Lawrence County Lady Cats. So that's going to bring up the second batter. That is going to be number 24, Hadley Patterson. Patterson, a right-handed batter, playing first base in this game. We'll take that first pitch down low for ball one. Lawrence County Lady Cats coming in on 0-1 on the season, as that one is going to be smoked out to left field, and it is going to drop for a base hit. A nice piece of hitting there by Hadley Patterson. Just snuck that one between the left fielder and the third baseman. And that's going to be one on for the Lady Cats. So that's going to bring up the third batter, number 18, and the starting pitcher, Elizabeth Hagan. Hagan looking to help her cause on the mound before she even makes her first pitch. And that one will be just on the outside corner for strike one. And next pitch hit right up the middle. Could be a double play. 6-3 and safe at first, but a put out there. A great play at shortstop there by Madison Thomas. Gets the lead runner, and they're now 2 down. So there will be a courtesy runner there for Lawrence County. As that's going to bring up the cleanup hitter number 1, Brinley Gillum. Gillum swings on the first pitch and hits that one out in the left field, and it's going to drop for a base hit. On a gutsy move here, going for third, and it pays off. An extra 45 there for the Lady Cats. Now runners at the corners with 2 outs. And that's going to bring up the center fielder number 8, Lily Lloyd. Corners in for the infield. Looking to prevent any runs. That first pitch will be outside for ball one. As Haley Davis trying to get out of a jam here for Walker Valley. Lawrence County, though, would love to get on the board early. The 1-0. Swung through and missed. A good pitch right there from Davis. Evens the count up at 1. Lloyd, the left-handed batter. And here comes Davis, the 1-1, the bunt. We're trying the safety squeeze. And the throw over to first in time for the third out. So Lawrence County will strand 2. And that will take us to the bottom of the first. When we return, that'll be next on the X Sports Network.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back here to Gulf Shores For the bottom of the first here of game number 1 of the 2026 Gulf Shores Classic here on the Exports Network, brought to you by Murray Regional Health. Starting lineups for the Lawrence County Lady Cats. On the mound will be number 18, Elizabeth Hagan. At catcher will be Tori Hurd. At first, Hadley Patterson. At second, Bella Grace Walker. At short will be Brindley Gillum. At third, Annie Lloyd. In left, Carly Van Pelt. In center, Lily Lloyd. And out in right field, Callie Brown, with Lovell as the designated player. And those lineups brought to you by Swap and Shop Center of Lawrenceburg. Walker Valley coaches having the last couple of words with their battery as they get ready to head to bat. Head coach Lauren Lindberg. And leading off will be the second baseman, number 2, Nessa Byers. And Patterson going to the outside corner for pitch number 1 will be just outside. The 1-0. And that one's going to be swung on, driven out to left field, and that will drop foul. Aggressive at the bat there is Byers, but will do nothing but even the count up at 1. And the 1-1 on the outside corner. Good job eating that one up in the dirt by Hurd, as that one did have a chance of getting to the backstop. Not too crazy of a backstop. Not a, wouldn't say a lot or a little foul territory or backstop. Just your cookie cutter field, as that one's going to be out in the left center field, and Lloyd can't make a play in center, and that's going to be a base hit. Taken off for second is Byers, and she'll be in there with a double. That will actually be ruled an error there, an E8 there on Lloyd. Nonetheless, a runner on second with nobody out for the Walker Valley Lady Mustangs. Lady Mustangs coming in 1-0 on the year. School out of Cleveland, Tennessee. As that one's going to be taken, running down to throw down to third is not in time. Byers swipes third. Madison Thomas, the shortstop up to bat, was showing bunt. And a good job there by Byers noticing that and taking third. So now the opening run of the ball game potentially one base away from scoring. And that first pitch will be up high for ball 1. Pardon, ball 2. Now the 2-0 count to Thomas. Big RBI opportunity here for the Lady Mustangs, and she'll watch ball 3. That one a bit upstairs from Hagan. Now the 3-0. And that one going to be in there for strike 1. Brings the count 3-1 now to Thomas, the hitter's count. The pitch, that one on the outside corner, just in there for strike 2, and it's a full count. Hagan would love nothing more than to sit down the first batter after allowing the leadoff base runner to wind up at third with nobody out. The 3-2. Taken down the middle. Or no, they're going to say that one just left upstairs for ball 4. The first walk of the game. And put runners on the corner. Actually, we'll have runners at second and third. Nonetheless, two runners on second and third here in the bottom of the first for Walker Valley. First walk of the game for Elizabeth Hagan. And they will send the runner back to first. No, they're going to say she was out. So first out of the inning. So that will bring up the catcher, number 8, Morgan Rice. Rice, left-handed batter. And that one, first pitch swinging out into shallow center field. Lloyd able to make the catch, the runner tagging up from third, and will score. A sac fly RBI for Morgan Rice. Gets the party started. It's 1-0 Walker Valley. So 2 down. Now as that brings up the cleanup batter, Ansley Battle. Battle takes that first pitch inside for ball 1. Lawrence County Lady Cats here in some black with the pinstripes, purple pinstripes. As that pitch is going to be fouled back out of play by Battle. And the Walker Valley Lady Mustangs in the light blue with white lettering and numerals. As we get set here with a 1-1 count. It'll be in the dirt, ball 2. And the pitch. That one going to be swung out into right center field. Lloyd trying to make a play on it, and what a running grab in center by Lily Lloyd. No runner stranded, but a run put up by Walker Valley. We'll head to the second. It's Walker Valley 1, Lawrence County 2, or pardon me, Lawrence County nothing. We'll be back in a moment. You're watching the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back here at Gulf Shores, here at the Sportsplex for the 2026 Gulf Shores Classic here on the X Sports Network. And thank you to Murray Regional Health for sponsoring this entire Gulf Shores Classic. Was a rather eventful bottom of the first, but only 1 run for Walker Valley. Nessa Byers was able to get to second, reaching on an error. Then was able to steal third, and a sac fly RBI from Morgan Rice got the Lady Mustangs on the board first. That's going to send Haley Davis back to the mound. And that is Annie Lloyd. First pitch swing in, popped up to the infield and put down for the first out. Good play at second there by Nessa Byers. And quickly 1 down for the Lady Cats. That'll bring up the designated player, number 21, Audie Lowell. Lowell, right-handed batter. Come up with nobody on and 1 out as our home plate umpire is having a word with somebody. Not exactly sure. It looks like somebody down there may have had a different lineup card. I'm not exactly sure, but nonetheless, we will play some softball. Lowell takes that pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Next pitch. Just missed the plate for ball 2 on the inside corner. Very patient at the plate is Lowell. And that pitch swung right back up the middle, and a good play in at short there by Madison Thomas. Quickly 2 down. And that'll bring up the catcher, number 14, Torrey Hurd. Hurd would love to get the lineup going here at the back half of the order. Batting 8th, and first pitch swinging out into center field. Oh, and what a play out there in center field. That was Cam Cartwright again making another huge play for out number 3. So that will do it, a 1-2-3 top of the second. We'll be back for the bottom half next. That will be up next on the X Sports Network.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we are back here at the 2026 Gulf Shores Classic, brought to you on the X Sports Network by Murray Regional Health, pardon. As we come to the bottom of the second, it will be Abby Lips, the third baseman, leading off for Walker Valley. Back on the mound for inning number 2 will be Elizabeth Hagan. Had some shaky moments there in the first inning. Only gave up 1 run, and it will be unearned, but pretty good defense behind her as well. So, other than that first error in center field, been rather clean defensively for the Lady Cats. As we get ready to start at the bottom of the second. Again, it will be 5, 6, and 7 up to bat for Walker Valley as they lead this one 1-0. We're able to get the leadoff runner on second, and we're able to bring her around 2 batters later. First pitch swung right back up the middle for a base hit. That'll be the first hit of the ball game for Walker Valley, and the leadoff runner on again to start the second inning. And that will bring up the left fielder, number 22, Briley Davis. Davis, another right-handed bat. Hagan, first pitch. Inside, and that gets her right on the thigh. A first hit by a pitch. And another free runner, as it's going to be runners at first and second with nobody out. So as Davis makes her way down to first, it will be the first baseman, Autumn Lancloss, up to bat. Lancloss will be the third straight right-handed batter. And so far, both have reached. First pitch from Hagan. A bunt that will just go foul. So obviously, with runners on first and second with nobody out, Lanclaw is going to try to drop down a bunt here to advance 2 runners in the scoring position with only 1 out. There does seem that nowadays bunting is a bit of a lost art. And the 0-1. That will be just upstairs for ball 2. Or ball 1, pardon. Like a bit of a pitch out there from Hagan. And a good job again by Hurd behind the dish to keep the runner settled at first and second. Again, Walker Valley does have a stolen base in the game. The 1-1 from Hagan. Swung on out into right field, and that's going to be down for a base hit. Will score at least 1. And the runner will hold up at third. That'll be a run-scoring single by Autumn Landcloss. Second hit of the ball game, second run of the ball game, and Walker Valley out 2-0. Now that'll bring up the back of the order, number 32, Sway Capron, the DP. Again, runners at the corners, infield in. Trying to keep everybody at bay. Do have a double play here, but obviously with a runner at third and nobody out, you'd like to try to keep the score at what you can. The 1-0 is swung in to the netting. Now 1-1. Getting bottom of the second inning here. That pitch will be just outside, bring the count 2-1. Again, the runner at third, or at first is Landclose, at third is Davis. And both runs in this game have come from the leadoff batter in each inning. As that one's going to be just outside and bring it 3-1. Capron looking to load the bases up here on the 3-1. If not, extend their team's lead, and swung through and missed. Good job right there mixing up speeds by Hagan. The count is full once again. This will be a huge out for the Lady Cats as it would put the double play ball back into effect and potentially leave this inning with just one run allowed, as that one's going to be fouled back into the netting. Three balls and two strikes to the Lady Mustangs designated player, Sway Capron. And that one going to be downstairs for ball 4. It's going to be the second walk for Hagan, and that's going to load him up. And that will bring up the back of the order with the center fielder, number 3, Cam Cartwright. Cartwright's made a couple of amazing plays out in center. We'll see if she can help her team's cause even more on the offensive end now with the bases loaded and nobody out. That first pitch on the outside corner called for strike 1. That one swung on and fouled off to the backstop. 0-2. An excellent job by Hagan here, who, with the bases loaded, gets ahead 2-0 or 0-2 on the center fielder Cartwright. Pretty big gap there out in right center. With Cartwright's speed, this could be a big pitch if one is sent out there, and that will be upstairs for ball 2. Reporting ball 1, 1-2 the count. Again, infield still pinched in. Second baseman Bella Grace Walker almost right next, as that one's going to be a ground ball. Coming home for the force, and what a great play defensively right there by the shortstop, Brindley Gillum, to have the wherewithal to get the lead runner and force out number 1. Bases stay loaded, but now with an out. A double play really anywhere. That'll bring up the leadoff batter. That's a Byers. Byers' first pitch swinging is just going to sneak by the first baseman into right field. 1 run scores. Here comes Capron trying to make it 2, and she will. Byers advances to second. To third goes Cartwright. And that will be a 2 RBI single. Right there by Nessa Byers. I'll put 2 more on the board and bring up Madison Thomas. Thomas, the shortstop. Still has runners in scoring position as she takes that first pitch inside for strike 1. The next pitch from Hagan. Inside, and a good job avoiding that one. Is Thomas. And Thomas, kind of a check swing bunt right there. Will go foul. Count even at 1 with runners on second and third with 1 out. Walker Valley trying to add on to it as that one is skied out into center field. And a good play right there by the shortstop, Gillum, for out number 2. So now with 2 down, that'll bring up the catcher, number 8, Morgan Rice. Rice had the sac fly RBI to get this scoring started in the first. And has another RBI opportunity here in the second. She'll take the first pitch upstairs for ball 1. Apology if there are any technical difficulties on our end. The 1-0. Inside for ball 2. Again, we have a ton of action going on today on the X Sports Network. Just on the softball side, we have, again, 2 Lawrence County softball games. This one against Walker Valley, obviously going on right now. And then right after at 6, we'll have Lawrence County versus Lipscomb Academy. As that pitch inside be called strike. Now the Summertown Lady Eagles down here as well. They're taking on Gulf Shores right now. And then after at 6 o'clock, we'll be taking on Mount Juliet. And those games all on the X Sports Network. That one's going to be swung on and fouled. Now 2s across the board. Again, on the baseball side of things, we got Lawrence County and Green Hill. That one was earlier today at 2 o'clock. But the nightcap tonight, Loretto Huntington boys basketball. That one's driven out in the left field, a base hit. 1-run scores. They're trying to add 1 more to it, and it will be a 2-run single right there by by Morgan Rice again. Rice, the catcher, already 3 RBIs on the day. It's now 6-0. And this Walker Valley team showing you why they are one of the contending teams in 4A. As they have put on an offensive clinic so far through an inning and 2/3. Hagan, the pitch, that one going to be swung on, skied out to center field. Lloyd camping under it and will bring it in for the 3rd out. A 5-run second inning puts Walker Valley in front 6-0. We'll be back for the top of the 3rd when we return. That'll be next on the X Sports Network.
Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
'Cause when I cross that county line, just off Highway 49, it all makes perfect sense. Man, I live for this.
Out here in these parts, this just isn't making sense. I've got the most part. You right on in my nearest 16.
And we are back here, top of the third inning. Coming up next, Walker Valley, though, a 5-run second inning puts them up 6-0. Lady Cats bats would love to find a spark right here. And leading off, it'll be 9-1-2. It'll be the left fielder, Carly Van Pelt. And again, Walker Valley just put on a base hit clinic. We're able to get runners on and get them around. Is that first pitch from Davis inside for strike one. Again, Lawrence County would love to get some runners on as that next pitch outside for strike two. And that's one that we have seen call a ball most of the afternoon. That pitch will be high and outside for ball one. The next pitch swung on, ground ball, foul. Keep the count 1-2. Again, apologies for the camera. It does have a bit of kind of like a sway or a bounce to it. It's windy out here. So not a whole lot of things outside are going to stay stable. The 1-2 swung on and missed, a strikeout there for Haley Davis. And she's made her way through the Lawrence County Lady Cat order once. Unscathed at that. So back to the top of the order will be the right fielder, Callie Brown. First pitch, Brown will foul that one into the net down the third base line. Lawrence County looking to have some longer at-bats as well. Davis hasn't thrown incredibly too many pitches. Is that one inside for ball one? That pitch going to be hit right at the first baseman, and what a good defensive play over there at first. Will be the second out. That play made over there at first by Autumn Lancloss. Two outs will bring up the first baseman, Hadley Patterson. The 0-1 to Patterson upstairs for ball one. Leaves the count up at 1. And that one just misses, 2-1. That one smoked towards the Lady Cats dugout. Evens it up at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the top of the third inning. Lady Cats looking for a 2-out rally here. And swung through and missed. Another strikeout for Peterson. She strikes out 2 in the inning. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Lady Cats. We'll be back here in a minute for the bottom of the third. That will be next on the X Sports Network.
This is your turf. These are your terms. And this is your mower. For a limited time, secure as low as 0% financing or choose model rebates when you purchase an all-new Bobcat zero-turn mower. command rugged durability and innovative cutting decks that leave razor-sharp results. See your Bobcat dealer for details and rule your turf.
And we're back here, bottom of the third inning. As Walker Valley leads Lawrence County 6-0. A very good offensive afternoon for the Lady Mustangs. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 to bat this inning. Leading things off will be the third baseman, Abby Lips. Lips led off the second inning. Going to keep that roll going for the Lady Mustangs as we get to the middle part of this one. And first pitch, foul. And over there towards the on-deck circle is Briley Davis able to get out of the way. Elizabeth Hagan out for her third action of work. That one just upstairs. The 1-1. Inside, clips the corner for strike two. Again, the Lady Cats, another game right after this one will be at 6 p.m. against Lipscomb Academy. Funny enough, I believe they're the Mustangs as well, so it's going to be a heavy dose of Mustang here on a Monday evening here at Gulf Shores. That pitch just up high for ball two. Hagan still looking for her first strikeout of the night. And again, strikeouts are going to be huge when you're in a hole like this, as that one evens it up at 2. Again, the first 2 innings, Walker Valley able to get the leadoff runner on. Hagan, though, trying to stop that from happening the third time around, and that one's going to be in the dirt, ball 3. So a full count to decide it. The 3-2 just inside ball 4. And taking her base is Abby Lips. So that's going to bring up the left fielder, number 22, Briley Davis. Davis, a hit-by-pitch victim the first time around. We're going to get on base once again. Because that's another thing that's made this Walker Valley team so dangerous. It's the back half of the order that does a good job getting on base, and spoke that one into existence. There is Davis. Gets that one out in the left field for a base hit. And back-to-back Davis and Lips once more. Davis this time with the single. 4th hit of the day. As that brings up the first baseman, number 14, Autumn Lancloss. And Lancloss hits one to short. Fires over to first for the first out, and it will be a 6-3 putout. Good job over there at short. Stop there, Brinley Gillum, eating that one up. One away, runners at second and third. And Sway Capron up to bat. First pitch in the dirt. Capron again, the designated player for Walker Valley. She'll take that pitch on the outside corner, called strike one. Fairly consistent plate on both sides. And that one, ground ball to second. Having a tough time with it. Fires over to first in time. Runner will score from third. That is Lips. So we'll put one more on the board, but again, 2 down. So an RBI there from Capron. That'll bring up the center fielder, Cartwright, and that one skips off the glove of the third baseman. And that may be why Cartwright was able to get down the line so fast. Lloyd kind of skipped off of her glove into Brinley Gillum's glove. And by that time, the center fielder Cartwright already down the line. I'm going to rule that a single. With her speed, I'm not sure if with a slow dribbler you would have been able to do much with that. The runner from third does score. So Walker Valley now with 1 on at first, 2 outs. A 0-1 count to the second baseman Byers, up for her third at bat here in the third inning. Swings and hits that one out to left field. Left fielder going to make a play on it, and it's foul. Count 0-2 to Nessa Byers. Byers wearing the number 12. In the left-hand batter's box. And that slow dribbler, Gillum, fires over to first. And they're going to say he's safe. Gillum's throw just a bit late allows Byers to reach and then go into third. There was Cartwright. Just like that, runners on the corners. And a deadly batter in Madison Thomas at the plate. And that's back-to-back singles for Walker Valley off plays where they were just able to get down the line in a hurry. Both Byers and Cartwright. So first pitch there from Thomas, fouled off. Fouled off by Thomas. Pitch from Hagan. Hagan 2 2/3. That one going to be popped straight back into the netting. Runner at first, Byers. Runner at third, Cartwright. Excellent speed on the bases for Walker Valley should they elect to do anything. But the way they've been playing at the plate, haven't had to take too many chances on the base paths. And that one, shallow pop-up into the catcher's glove. Good play by third for the third out. Walker Valley able to put on 2 more runs, and we'll head to the top of the fourth. That will be next on the X Sports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
And welcome back here to the Gulf Shore Sportsplex. Top of the fourth inning coming up here for the Lawrence County Lady Cats. Looking to get the offense going here in game number 1. And again, I'd like to thank Murray Regional Health for being the sponsor of all of our games here at the 2026 Gulf Shores Classic here on the X Sports Network. An 8-0 Walker Valley lead. As the pitcher Hagan sends one out to left field, just got under that one, and will be put away for the first out. Good play in left field there by Briley Davis. And now that'll bring up the cleanup batter. Number 1, Brindley Gillum. Gillum been a sure-handed defender at short today. But this team would love nothing more than the offense to get going. That one smoked down the line, foul. This count is 0-1 to the shortstop. Gillum takes that one in the dirt. Counts even. That pitch on the outside corner just clips it for strike 2. The 1-2. Swung on ground ball, foul down the third baseline. Keeps the count 1-2. Again, the Lady Cats 4 games down here as of now. 2 tonight, 2 this evening and 2 tomorrow morning as that one is popped up. Good play over there. It's short by Thomas. Puts down Gillum for the second out. Two pop flies and 2 quick outs. We'll bring up the center fielder, Lily Lloyd. And that one would be on the outside corner for strike 1. That one swung through for strike 2. Now the 0-2. Lloyd takes that one upstairs for ball 1. And that one, good job by Lloyd to get a piece of that one. Tipped it back into the backstop. Keeps the count 1-2. And swung on and missed for strike 3. Another 1-2-3 inning on the mound from Haley Davis. And our score remains Walker Valley 8, Lawrence County nothing. We'll be back for the bottom of the 4th. That will be next on the X Sports Network.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we are back here at the Gulf Shore Sportsplex. Another 1-2-3 inning for the Lady Cats as Haley Davis has been on a tear through 4 innings. Has set down the last 9 Lady Cats she has faced and just done an outstanding job on the mound, keeping this Lawrence County offense at bay. So coming to bat here to lead off the bottom half of the 4th inning for Walker Valley will be, well, the same batter they led off the last 2 innings with, Abby Lips. Lips takes that first pitch inside for strike 1. Next pitch from Hagan. Tried to get that one in there, but just a bit low. Ball for ball 1. Hagan out to work her 4th inning. That one on the inside corner for ball 2. And next pitch also upstairs, ball 3, and now a 3-1 count. That one in there for strike 2. Full count to the catcher, Morgan Rice. Has a sac fly RBI, has 3 of the 8 RBIs on the afternoon. And a base hit to second base, and a quick 4-3 put out for the first out. And the Lady Cats get the leadoff out for the first time in this game. So an early 1 out as the right fielder Ansley Battle comes to bat. Next one upstairs. Battle ahead in the count early. Next pitch just misses 2-0 as Hurd thought she had done enough behind the plate to frame that one in. So it's 2-0. That one in the dirt, ball 3, and Lady Mustang cleanup batter Ansley Battle. Looking to complete this AB on a 4-pitch walk. And swung on, hit towards Gillum and eats her up at short. That's going to be a base hit. Partner ruled that an E6. But nonetheless, another batter reaches off an error. That first pitch, Abby Lips will take upstairs. Lawrence County coach has a quick word with his catcher and maybe a few words for the home plate umpire as well. We have a 1-0 count. Here to Abby Lips. Lips has a runner on first with Battle. First pitch swung on and missed. After that short meeting. The throwback and not in time. 1-2 the count. One ball, 2 strikes. Pitch up and outside from Hagan. Evens the count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, Hagan did a really good job setting down the leadoff batter in Rice. There's that one in the dirt for ball 3. Battle was able to reach on her last at bat off of an error. Lips, though, looking for her back-to-back walks. Swung on over to Gillum at short. Gillum over to first, not in time. And Lips shows the speed, gets down the line, a base hit. So now 2 on with 1 out. For Briley Davis. Davis playing left field today, was hit by a pitch in her first at bat, singled in her next. And has 2 runners on, a runner in scoring position looking to add to this Walker Valley lead. First pitch from Hagan inside, just off the plate with that one. One ball, no strikes. Hagan's next pitch on the outside corner for ball 2. Unable to tell if there's anybody warming up possibly in that Lawrence County bullpen. Or if they would just elect to ride with Hagan. That pitch slashed out into right field, and that will be brought in for the second out. Runner tags up going for third is Battle, and the ball bounces off of her. And both runners advance. Now 2 in scoring position with 2 outs. And that'll bring up Autumn Lancloss. Lancloss an RBI single her first time, grounded out to the shortstop her next. First pitch from Hagan. Swung on, popped up towards the foul territory down the first baseline and down for strike 1. Patterson over there at first base tried to make a play on it, wasn't able to reach it in time. With 2 outs, Lady Cats looking to get out of this inning unscathed. Is that pitch upstairs? Evens the count up at 1. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. The runner on third is Battle. The runner on second, Lips. And swung on and missed. A big hack there from Lancloss puts her behind 1-2. Hagan looking to put together her first scoreless inning. Lancloss back in the right-handed batter's box. The 1-2. Little half swing there, fouled it off. But again, Hagan stays ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, good speed on the base pass with Battle and Lips. The 1-2. Swung on, hit in the left field for a base hit. 1 run scores, and they will hold the runner at third. And that's going to be an RBI hit for Autumn Lancloss. Make it a 9-0 ball game. The second RBI single of the afternoon for Autumn Lancloss. That'll bring up Sway Capron, the designated player. Had an RBI on a ground out in her first at-bat. Looking to do more damage here with 2 strikes. First pitch in there for a strike. Pardon, they're going to say that one missed for the 1-0. Inside for ball 2. Pardon, they say the home plate umpire says count even at 1. Next pitch inside. One thing the Lady Mustangs haven't shied away from today is taking a couple pitches. It's that well-disciplined team that just knows where the strike zone is, and that one's in there for strike 2. Hagan coming set. For a big pitch here, 2-2. That one swung on, ground ball. Fielded over there at second, over to first in time. They're going to say not in time. So a bit of a blunder there leads to another run on the board for Walker Valley. It's 10-0. Now Coach Lloyd out to have a word with his pitcher. As we have reached the double-digit mark. 10-0 lead for Walker Valley. I believe we are making a pitching change here. Just Coach Lloyd having a word with his defense. Because there's been a fair share of missed plays here, missed plays there. As we head back to the plate. Cam Cartwright, the center fielder up to bat, has been a pest on the baselines with her speed. And takes that first pitch inside, just off the plate for ball 1. Next pitch from Hagan. That will be fouled once more down the first baseline, and the on-deck circle, Byers, I believe that is, or trying to get out of the way. The 1-1. Taken down low for ball 2. Two balls, one strike. And 2 outs. Hagan with the 2-1. That's going to be inside ball 3. Walker Valley an opportunity again to load the bases up. Orange County at one moment was 1 strike away from getting out of this inning scoreless. And again, the patience of the Lady Mustangs at the plate and their speed has just caused too many problems as that pitch is fouled off. Loads the count full. The 3-2 swung on and fouled off. Get another walk, will load the bases. Anything in play will be trouble for more runs. The 3-2 swung on, ground ball to Gillum. Fires over to first in time for the 3rd out. So 2 more runs put on in the bottom of the 4th by Walker Valley. We'll be back for the 5th inning. That will be next when we return here on the X Sports Network.
Stone. It's been here a long time. For over 100 years, we've worked with Stone in North Alabama. It's what we know. It's what we do. We build countertops for homes where life happens and monuments that honor lives well lived. We take our time, focusing on the small things most people never notice. From the first cut to the final install, it's done the right way. Because to us, we're only as good as our last job. Green Hill Monuments and Countertops, built with intention, built to last.
Back for the bottom of the 4th, pardon, the top of the 5th inning. It is Walker Valley 10, Lawrence County nothing. As it has just been an offensive barrage for the Lady Mustangs. New arm on the mound for the Lady Mustangs will be number 27. Or pardon, that is still Davis, out there on the mound. First pitch swinging. That was Annie Lloyd. That pitch smoked down the line and just foul. And that brings the count 0-2 to Lloyd. Playing out at third base today is Annie Lloyd. And that pitch is going to be laced out into right field, a base hit. And kind of fumbling a little bit out there in right field. But nonetheless, a base hit and a runner on for Lawrence County. That'll bring up the designated player number 21, Audie Lovell. Lovell looking to string some offense together for the Lady Cats after getting the leadoff batter on. One and one the count. One ball, two strikes. That pitch going to be laced in the right field. Another base hit. Back-to-back hits for the Lady Cats as Lloyd heads to third, and there's going to be runners on the corners with nobody out. A great patient piece of hitting right there by Lovell. She set back, drove it out into right center field. And now the Lady Cats threatening here with nobody out. So Tori Hurd, the catcher, smokes that one to third, and kind of a fumble play over there at third, and everybody's going to be safe. And E5 over there at third. And now a quick players meeting at the mound for Walker Valley. After back-to-back hits and then reaching on an error, want to talk some things out, clean some things up, but Lawrence County is threatening now with 9-1-2 due up. Love to try to scratch a couple of runs here in this first game to hopefully try to build some momentum for game number 2. That pitch. For ball 1. Next pitch misses as well on a 2-0 count. That pitch swung on and missed for strike 1. Two balls, one strike, the count. That one in there for strike 2. Count quickly even now for Carly Van Pelt. That one in the dirt, ball 3, and now a full count. Van Pelt can draw a walk or a base hit here, would put the Lady Cats on the board, and swung on and missed a big strikeout right there. And one down as Van Pelt goes down swinging again. So back to the top of the order with Callie Brown. Brown grounded out to the first baseman her last time. As that one swung on and fouled into the backstop. Third time around the order for the Lady Cats. The 0-1 swung on and hit into right field. It's going to be a base hit, 1 run scores. They're sending the next one around Lavelle, and that's going to be 2 runs. Ball gets past the catcher to the backstop, and that's going to be a big play there for the Lady Cats as they're now on the board. Two runs. They're now 10-2 our score. Big play there by Callie Brown. Smokes that one into right field. Now that'll bring up Hadley Patterson. Patterson struck out swinging her last time up. Can cut into this Lady Mustang lead even more with another base hit. And you got Hurd and Brown, your runners. And pitch swung through there by Patterson. 1 ball, 1 strike. The next pitch swung on and fouled down the third base line. One ball, 2 strikes to count with 1 out. Pitch just outside and evens the count up at 2. And the next one fouled off into the backstop. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. The next pitch swung on and fouled off again. Patterson being a pesky out here. Looking to cut into this deficit once more. That next one popped up once more. And Hadley Patterson remains alive at the plate. Two balls, 2 strikes. That one crushed down the left field line and foul. Patterson showing off the big bat there. Next pitch swung on, and same result there. Count still 2-2. And we had to run into softballs. Now the 2-2 from Davis. And the dirt ball 3. Full count once again. Lady Cats still looking to see if they can get their first free pass of the evening. That one swung on, foul back out of play. An intense battle going on between Patterson and Davis. That one on, oh, they're going to call that a third strike. Patterson goes down looking. A huge second out. And that brings up starting pitcher Elizabeth Hagan. Hagan's had a bit of a rough evening on the mound, but can try to make up for it a little bit here at the plate. Popped up to the center fielder her last time. And swings on that one, hits it out into right field. Right fielder charges and makes a play for the third out. So getting out of a jam, but Lawrence County puts 2 on. We'll be back for the bottom of the 5th. That will be next on the X Sports Network.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
Right in the heart of the downtown square in Lawrenceburg stands a true local treasure. Holland's Drug Store, the oldest business on the square. Holland's is a name you have trusted since the 1960s. Expert pharmacists Richard and Brooke are proud to offer personalized care, including compounding, while providing you fast and friendly service. They accept most insurance plans, so you can get what you need without a hassle. And while you're here, don't forget to explore the gift shop filled with local novelties, willow tree, seasonal home decor, and so much more. Holland's Drug Store. Local and lasting.
And we are back here for the bottom of the 5th inning. Lawrence County able to tack 2 on in the top half. New pitcher on the mound for Lawrence County. That will be number 23, Kendall Shelton. Shelton on the mound, looking to eat up some outs and trying to help Lawrence County get back into this one. First pitch, swung on up the middle. And a good play there to get the leadoff runner. So one down now for Shelton. That brings up 0-0. That is Libby Kincaid. Kincaid looking for the first pitch upstairs. Thomas, the runner over at first. Battle on deck. And it's Libby Kincaid batting for Morgan Rice. That one out to right field and foul. Fouled back and out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch. Breaking ball in there. And that one brings it 1-2 now to Kincaid. And to do some damage in her first at-bat of the evening. No, that one just upstairs. Two balls, 2 strikes. Shelton looked for the put away. Swung on ground ball to third. Lloyd over to first. And the tag applied. In time for out number 2. Runner advances to second. But a good put out. Over there at first. We'll bring up Ansley Battle. Battle, the right fielder's had a good day for herself. She's been able to get on base. And actually, we do have another pinch hitter. That one, Aaliyah Rippian. Rippian heads the first one over to third. Lloyd over to first in time for the third out. Despite a leadoff runner, a 1-2-3 inning from Kendall Shelton sends us to the top of the 6th. That will be when we return on the X Sports Network.
Right in the heart of the downtown square in Lawrenceburg stands a true local treasure. Holland's Drug Store, the oldest business on the square. Holland's is a name you have trusted since the 1960s. Expert pharmacists Richard and Brooke are proud to offer personalized care, including compounding, while providing you fast and friendly service. They accept most insurance plans, so you can get what you need without a hassle. And while you're here, don't forget to explore the gift shop filled with local novelties, willow tree, seasonal home decor, and so much more. Holland's Drug Store. Local and lasting.
Hi, welcome to this week's Mars Hill Minute. We're off to a great start in a brand new year. Don't you love it when something new takes place? We're excited about the building taking place behind us. That this year we'll be in our brand new education building. The Bible tells us, God says He's making all things new. And I get excited when I see new stuff take place, whether it be new babies, new buildings, or new creations. You see, when we give our life to Jesus Christ, we're told we become a new creation. The old things pass away and all things become new. How about making this the year where everything's new in your life? Look to Jesus Christ. Surrender to Him. Repent of your sin. Ask Him to be Lord and Savior of your life. And you can be a new creation in a brand new year. God bless you. Hope you can join us at Mars Hill Baptist Church.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
It's never been easier to buy a used car thanks to Prime Automotive Lawrenceburg. We believe in fair prices, superior service, and treating you right. Our friendly staff makes sure of it, helping you find the car you deserve, priced to fit your budget with financing options available. We're always getting new arrivals, making it easy for you to find what you need. Stop by for a test drive Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5. We're located at the old Shoney's building on North Locust Avenue in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we are back here for the top of the 6th inning. New arm on the mound for Walker Valley. Will be number 1, Alyssa Kinsey. Kinsey will face her Lawrence County counterpart, number 1, Bella Gillum, or Brinley Gillum, pardon. Gillum, first pitch swung out to left field, and that one will be foul. Foul down the third baseline. Big swing, though, from Gillum. The 0-1 count. Evens it up at 1. That one swung on, hit out to center field. And playing it dead away for the first out. So a quick put out of Gillum. We'll bring up Lily Lloyd. Lloyd watches that one outside for ball 1. A half swing says she went around. Evens the count up at 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Nobody on here in the top of the 6th. One ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch. Outside for ball 2. Counts even at 2 now for Lloyd. Lloyd struck out her last time, looking to do something here with the full count pitch. And the dirt, ball 4. And for the first time tonight, a free pass issued to a Lady Cat. And that walk brought to you by Heritage Automotive. So a 1-out base runner. We'll bring up Annie Lloyd. Lloyd singled her last time up, was the first hit of the game. Pitch outside for ball 1. Next pitch from Kinsey down. And the 2-0 pitch in there for strike 1. In next game slotted to start at 6. It will be on. Taking off for second is Lloyd, and they're safely a stolen base. Lloyd takes off and gets a runner in scoring position now for the Lady Cats. That one swung out and fouled into the netting. Next pitch in the dirt for ball 4. So back-to-back walks brought to you by Heritage Automotive. Unless they say that pitch hit. Nonetheless, runners at the corners for the Lady Cats. Counts 1-0 as that first pitch to Lovell outside. Lovell takes the next pitch in the dirt for ball 2. 2-0, swung on and missed, a big heater. From Kinsey on the mound. Alyssa Kinsey, the 2-1 in the dirt. And they'll just let Lily Lloyd, or pardon, Annie Lloyd, that is, try it down to second. Now 2 in the scoring position. The 3-1 swung on and missed. Full count once again. That is 3 straight full counts. It seems like this Lady Cats offense has found some life. Next pitch upstairs. And another walk. And that one brought to you, that walk there brought to you by Heritage Automotive. It looks like assistant coach April Richards heading out there to have a meeting on the mound with the relief pitcher Alyssa Kinsey, who's come in relief. An absolute dandy of an afternoon from Haley Davis. Again, Walker Valley 10, Lawrence County 2. Here in the top half of the 6th. Now, pardon, our scoreboard is top and bottom half backwards. So Lawrence County batting in the top half of the 6th. Walker Valley will bat in the bottom half. So a quick meeting there. Kinsey. It's a nice pitch in there for a strike. To bat for Lawrence County, that's the catcher number 14, Tori Hurd. Hurd able to reach on an error last time up. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. That one inside for strike 2. One, 2 upstairs for ball 2. That one fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bases loaded with 1 out. Lawrence County looking to get back into this one. A little late rally. That one popped up and back into the crowd. Nice catch there. So still a 2 ball, 2 strike count to Tori Hurd. That one in the dirt. Full count again. Kinsey got him, was swinging. First strikeout for Alyssa Kinsey. Sits down, Hurd swinging. And a big-time second out for Walker Valley. Lineup change for Lawrence County. It's going to bring up number 2, Aubrey Dollar. Dollar batting in the right-handed batter's box. Batting for left fielder Carly Van Pelt. Van Pelt struck out twice today. And with bases loaded and 2 outs, trying to take a chance on Dollar to make the big play. Is that one in there for strike? 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. That one misses, ball 2. 2-1 swung on and popped up out to right down the first baseline and unable to make a play near the dugout. That was number 11, Bella Howard, over there at first for Walker Valley. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. That ball grounded to shortstop, and she'll just field and tag second. So Lawrence County will strand them loaded as we'll head to the bottom half of the 6th. Our score, Walker Valley 10, Lawrence County 2. We'll be back in a minute. You're watching the X Sports Network.
If you're looking for a company that can do it all when it comes to building, look no further than Tennessee Properties. From new home builds to remodels and commercial projects, our contractors work hard to give your space a new life from planning to finishing touches. Whether it's new interiors or dirt work, they see your big picture without forgetting the small details. In the market for a new home, they partnered with Freeman Development to bring new homes to the Oak Hill subdivision of Lawrenceburg. That's Tennessee Properties, licensed and insured. Call today or visit Tennessee.com.
And so Barton actually misread my scoreboard, but a final score here after a run rule. It is Walker Valley 10, Lawrence County 2. As the Walker Valley Lady Mustangs advance to 2-0 on the season. And Lawrence County will drop their second contest of the season. So that will do it for Game 1 of Monday, as we will be back here in about, we'll say, 25 minutes over on Field 6 for Lawrence County game number 2. Back here on Field number 5, we will have Summertown in their second game of the afternoon as they take on Mount Juliet. So for Michael Marks, this has been the 2026 Gulf Shores Classic here on the X Sports Network, brought to you by Murray Regional.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.